Hi, welcome back to Tone with Harveen. Today we're going to be doing a full body workout using a set of weights. I'm using two 3-pound weights, mainly just for our arms. Let's get started laying on the mat. We're going to start off with a little ab workout. So let's get started. Feet flat on the ground, hands behind your head, lifting up. A few crunches just to get warmed up here. Getting those shoulder blades off the mat. Not doming the abs, keeping them flat. Using the abs to crunch up, lifting those shoulder blades off the mat, keeping your elbows pointed outwards. And whenever you're ready, let's lift those legs up into tabletop, crossing into our bicycle crunches. Come on, you got this. Keep going. Feeling the burn in your abs. Let's do 2 more on each side. And last one. Bring the neck down and the head down. Feet can go on the mat as well. Bringing our arms just under our tailbone. We're going to go into some leg lifts. If you prefer not to have your hands under your tailbone and back flat on the mat is also fine. Ooh, let's get these legs out, extended, and whenever you're ready, squeezing your lower abs, lifting them up as high as you can. Nice and slowly bringing them down, hovering just a tad bit and coming back up. I want to say it's a couple inches, but also at the same time, you can't really see how far off you're going. Squeezing to lift, and always being mindful not to dome. Trying to keep the legs as straight as you can. They will have a tiny bend. And I prefer to keep my legs zipped together. Let's go for 2 more after this one. And our last one. Bring those legs down, arms and come out. All right, onto your forearms. Leaning back. We are going to do some leg extensions, but we're going to do a little bit of a swap. Arms, palms just on the mat. So once you have one leg out, the other leg is in, and we're just gonna swap. Keeping your spine straight as you can, not curving out or inwards too much, but also at the same time not completely straight. This is going to help you keep your front abdomen elongated and ensuring that you are not doming, but you're keeping your abs as flat as you can. You can speed it up a tad. We're not going to go too fast, as this is not a cardio workout, but rather focusing on toning. It's a tough one. Hopefully you're feeling it in your abs. Let's go for 2 more on each side. And last one. Feet together, bring them down. Let's grab our light weights here. Don't worry, we'll switch out from abs shortly. Alrighty, onto a V-sit. Oh my God, the dumbbells are in. You are going to extend. Those are also going to go out and coming back in at the same time, extending and back in. Just warming up the arms because we're going to go there next. Nice and slow, balancing as you move. We've got 2 more, and last one. Perfect, let's drop those feet. Come on onto our knees. Grabbing the weights. Toes can be curled under or they can be flat. Palms facing back, arms at your side. As you lean back, you're gonna bring the arms right up to your shoulders and back down. How are we moving? We're using our abs to keep balance, keeping our arms, shoulders, legs aligned. We're not bending forward or backwards. Trying to keep that straight as you lean back. Power in your arms and shoulders as we're also working those out. If you're focusing on breathing, you are exhaling to lean back and inhaling to come on back up. Two more. And our last one. Perfect. Staying here, we're going to bring the dumbbells behind us. And as they come to our side, we're lifting forward with our legs and our abs, flipping the palms facing outwards and back up, aligned with your shoulders. As they're coming back down, we are swapping, allowing for a little bend for them to knock each other and coming back out. Keeping the movement seamless. We are working out our shoulders, abs, and our legs. So these are pretty light weights. So we will keep going for a higher number of reps. If you opted for something heavier, just keep going until you feel that there's a bit of resistance and the movement is getting harder. And our final two. And there we are. Let's bring out the right leg up into a bend, doing some bicep curls. So we're going to start off with 6 halfway lifting and then 6 full bicep curls. And once we swap sides, we'll do the upper half. Arms at our sides, palms facing forward, lifting up just halfway, and 6. This is 6. Coming back down, full bicep curls all the way up, keeping your elbows in the same spot at your sides. And our last one. Perfect. Let's bring the knee down, other knee right up. This time we're starting here, going for 6 bicep curls and up. This is 6, so come on all the way down now for 6 full bicep curls. And this is our last one. Perfect. Come on down carefully. Let's drop those weights to the side. Coming onto our side, forearm with the short side of the mat. Your left leg, if you're on your left side, is going to be bent with your calves aligned with the short end of your mat. Right leg is going to go out. We are going to lift into a side lift here. Leg is going to come up in front, back out, and come on back down. Just hovering, not completely coming down. And let's do this for 8. So lifting up, out in front of us, back down, and just a slight little dip. And this is our last one. And come on back up. Let's give our side a little bit of a break there. We are going to stay on the same side. This time when we are lifting into our side lift, or side plank lift, when the leg comes up, the arm is going to reach up to extend. Come on into a forward crunch here. Extend, give the leg a break. All right, so we're gonna go for 8. Lifting up, arm is up, lifting, reaching, coming in, out, drop the leg. This is 8. And drop and come on down. Just lifting up, just giving your side a little break. And for our last set on the same side, we are going to go for our toe reach. Reaching up. Right arm is going to reach for the left toe and back out. And you can do this. We can get this for 8. And our last one. Perfect. Let's come on down to the side. And we are going to do the same thing now on the other side. So now we are on our right side. Right arm aligned with the short end of the mat. Left leg, lower end aligned with the short end of the mat as well. Lifting up. Remember, we are doing the lifting the leg to the front, and going in for a little dip. So whenever you are ready, let's lift into our side lift, lifting the leg is coming out in front of us, back out, quick dip for 8. And 1. Let's drop. Somehow this side feels a little easier than the other side. All right, for the next one here, we are doing that crunch now. Quick breather, quick breather. Let's get back into the side plank, lifting the leg, reaching the arm, coming in, back out, leg can come down for 8. Two more. And our last one. Let's come on down. We are into the last little bit here. We are going for our toe reach this time. Your left arm is reaching for your right toe. Coming in to our downward dog, reaching for the toe, coming out, and side plank, and back down for 8. Ooh, last one. And come on down onto the knees. Wow, I gotta say, I really do hate a side plank series, but we got through it. All right, let's come on up to the top end of our mat, coming onto our back. We are gonna go into some glute bridges now. We are gonna end off with focusing on legs and glutes. A little bit of abs left, but at least for the most part, we are off of anything side plank related. Okay, feet aligned with our hips, knees aligned with our hips as well, making sure they're not going in or out as we move throughout these glute bridges, palms at our side, slowly flexing up into our first bridge, squeezing at the top, mindful of where our knees are pointing, and come on back down, hovering a couple of inches, and let's go for 8. This is 2. We've got one more. Stay at the top. Let's get onto our toes, and we're just gonna pulse for 8. And this is 1. Let's bring our heels down, lifting the right leg into a bend, and keeping the left side lifted. So as we drop down, arms are gonna reach up, hovering that glute just above the mat, and go for 8. This is 1. Squeeze. Let's bring the other leg down onto our toes. Let's pulse for 8. 1, squeezing at the top, bringing the heels down. Left leg is coming up into our 90-degree bend as you drop the right leg down, reaching up for 8 glute bridges. Two, last one. Squeezing at the top, let's bring that knee down onto our toes, pulsing for 8. Last one, bring those heels down, a full 8 glute bridges. This is gonna feel like a cool down now. Final 2. This is our last one, squeezing at the top, and let's come on down. Bring the knees in, squeeze. Quick lower back stretch here. Little circles with the knees and the lower back. Gaining some momentum. And whenever you're ready, let's roll on up, coming onto our knees. Little bit of abs here before we go back into our glute focus with some donkey kicks. Onto our toes, curling them under, lifting up into a bear hover. Walking the hands forward to the upper edge of the mat, just a couple. If you are too far from it, we don't go all the way. And back to our shoulders. And taking a few walks forward, keeping the knees in place, thighs are not moving, pelvis is rocking side to side, abs squeezing into the spine, keeping the back as flat as you can. Keep the hover. And there we go, let's come on down. We are into tabletop now. And lifting the left leg up, squeezing at the top, toes can be pointed or feet can be flat, and back down, keeping the pelvis in line with the mat, and down. Let's go for 8. This is our last one here. Let's stay up there and let's pulse for 8. And a full 8. This is our last one, squeezing at the top, bringing the knee down, not quite touching, straight into our fire hydrants for 8. Last one, stay up there, let's pulse for 8. And our final 8 before we switch sides. This is our last one, squeezing at the top. Come on back down. Let's bring the knees pointing outwards. Quick child's pose stretch to give the hip a little break. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side before we go into our cool down. Deepen the stretch and come on up into tabletop, fixing the knees right leg is going up this time. Into our donkey kick. Remember to keep your toes the same as you do on the other side. For 8. This is 8. Let's stay up there, squeeze and pulse for 8. 1, come on down for 8. 'This is our last one, squeezing at the top, coming down, not quite touching the mat. Let's go into our fire hydrants for 8. This is 1, stay up there and pulse for 8. 'Last one, coming down, finishing off with a full 8. Last one, squeeze, come on down, knees pointing outwards. Let's take a seat back. We are into our cool down now. So melting into the mat with every exhale. Slowing down our heart rate. Trying to take deep breaths, nice and slow. On the next inhale, let's do a little bit of thread the needles. Let's bring our left arm under our right. Next inhale, come on up and switch sides. Coming up into tabletop. Let's go into a bit of cat-cow. Exhaling, dropping the belly button, arcing the back. Chest is up, facing up, and as you exhale, I think I said inhale, and as you exhale, it's curve inwards. Belly button into our spine. Moving with your breath as you exhale and inhale between the two movements. Let's come into a flat back. Walk the hands forward a little, curl the toes under into our downward dog. Stretching out our back. You can bend the knees if you'd like, swapping between the two. And walking the feet forward a little and back, coming back into our tabletop. Let's bring the feet forward. We are going to go into a forward fold. Feet out right in front of us, legs long, reaching up, and as you exhale, coming into a forward bend, reaching for the calves, ankles, knees, or toes, little bend in the legs if you need to. As you come on up, let's go into a quick spinal twist. Left leg on the outside of your right leg, your toes, right arm on the outside of the left thigh, using that to help twist. And let's switch sides. And let's go into a quick butterfly, bottoms of your feet together, pulling them in, using your elbows to push your legs down, feeling the stretch in your inner thighs, bending and forward fold if you'd like to add that on. And let's sit cross-legged, reaching up, big inhale. And as you exhale, coming to center. And you're all done for today. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments and what you want to see next time. See ya!